take a step back from that sadness if you're sad that grievance and really take a view of it and see where it's coming from and stemming from. And if you really do believe it is this hate for this man and you think he really is this racist or dangerous person, doing a little bit more research and making sure that you have the right information before you attack somebody, before you allow these grievances to hold such a weight inside of you. And honestly, if you still have that weight from that grievance, then maybe you need to dig a little bit deeper and see where it's truly stemming from. Because a hate for the president should not make you feel this deeply wounded, this deeply sore. As you can see, I have picked these, okay? Not because I'm trying to make a prediction video, but I have chosen them to represent something that I think we can all agree upon. And it's kind of something we probably all think about these, okay? It's annoying, it's excessive, and it's wasteful. And I think that's the most important part of what I'm doing right now. The highest consciousness of this planet wants us to do collectively when we get the results of this election. And I want to start by first saying the passion we had this election was amazing. It was beautiful on both sides to see so many people so passionate. Scary also. That passion can be scary. And that's why I'm making this video also, as a reminder of the fact that it's time we did it. So they all at the end of the day are the same thing. They're all just like us. We all are just the same. We're just human. Get down, pancakes. So I'm gonna clear this out right there. There's no way this is gonna be hell in a basket, okay? I hope not. So the reason I am here doing this today is because there's something frightening in the air. And it has nothing to do with who's the next president at all. It actually has to do with the faces of those in the media telling us to be mad, telling us to attack, and telling us to be afraid and to be fearful. We don't want to listen to them today, okay? Today we want to listen to our highest selves, where we have integrity and stability. That is the most important part right now. To have integrity and stability, okay? 4 years, that's it. It is not a dictator. This is not going to be. So today, we're taking that out of it. We're taking the person out of it, and we are collectively seeing how we can move forward positively with growth, okay? And be adults. Let's start here with our tarot. And I know I didn't introduce myself much, but it's just because I really, really needed to get this message out there. I don't even plan on editing this very much. I cleansed all my cards yesterday, as this was supposed to happen much earlier. So let's do this, guys. If I could have gone live, I would have, but with merely 4 followers on this channel, that is not happening. Let's get into this. How should we be collectively responding? How should we be collectively responding? It's funny because I kind of can imagine people seeing these 2 suits as them. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, with our 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the Emperor. I'm going to pull some more cards just to get some insight on this. So I think what it's saying here is, regardless of the winner, we must remember that our cups are always full. And even though life is a balancing act, this isn't going to change the aspects of the inner workings of our lives immediately. There's illusions being created, and we have the Knight of Wands with the World, the 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. One in the worlds. Okay, I think a lot of people are going to be mad at me probably for this one, because I am going to predict that Trump is going to win this, and I didn't want to do that right now. That wasn't my goal. But getting this King of Pentacles twice, it almost is like, yeah, he's going to win. If not, and it is Kamala. and Kamala is the one who's winning, and I'm reading this wrong, then it is about this person, the president. They're actually, yes, there's these illusions about this person. There's illusions that are built. And the Knight of Wands, he is going to be showing the world who he truly is. With that, we see that he's going to make a lot of changes, or he or she is going to be making a lot of changes that help America get back to where we were when it comes to the world stage. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups. I think this is going to be about relationships, what it comes down to for healing. If people are upset in your life, that about this and they can't seem to get through it, right now you may have to just simply walk away from conversations that are harmful. If you know something is beneath you and it's going to cause more damage than good, or it's going to cause you to go and be somebody you are not and act some way you never want to behave, simply disengage and understand that the best way to disengage is by keeping that childlike mindset and just letting it roll off your back, allowing them to take that energy and keep it, and you keep nurturing yourself and watching the world flourish around you, focusing on you. These people will see it eventually, because let's see, I really don't think that the media is going to be getting away with this much longer. They've had us put in this predicament so many times now, since the 60s. So I think there's no way they can keep getting away with this. The Temperance, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So yes, you guys, if you are willing to be one who listens and not one who argues and fights about this, choose that balance, choose to keep the peace, even if you don't agree with the person who was picked. Understand that, like, their policies may be more idealful than you may have at first looked at. Give them a chance here. What we're seeing with the Six of Pentacles, okay? Be graceful and give them a little bit of a chance, and see how they respond to that chance. Okay? With the Three of Cups, enjoy the company you have around you and be grateful for it. Be glad that these people are in your life, and you guys can have a conversation about politics and not allow it to split up your community. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't split up a community. It's really sad to see that the media could do that. With the Page of Swords, yes, this is something new we're all learning, because this world has been so cluttered and filled with misinformation for so long. We are all like little novices of our own on our journeys, right, of understanding what we feel is like. The term social justice warrior, I want to say, like, that's been a big thing lately, right? Social justice warrior. And really, it's just been an awakening of people seeing where there's wrong in the world. And I mean, people have been seeing what was wrong in the world for a long time. You know what I mean? It's just that the social justice warrior, so to say, movement got really loud and really, really gross. Like, they got really gross. Like, the liberals got gross, guys. You're starting fires and you're destructing things. It just doesn't make sense. Exactly as I wouldn't take this a second ago. It came out upside down. I'm taking it. The world. It's like you guys are trying to get what you want by turning the world upside down, and that'll never work. So through this novice-like mindset, we have to use our knowledge to actually make things better ourselves, not be so mad that we destruct everything and force everybody else to build it better. We have to build it ourselves as a community. So now I'm going to do one last tarot deck to see what we can expect from this president. Garbage Bill, tell me. Okay, guys. I'm inform the lovely beings what we can expect from this prez. So I'm going to shuffle these, and I'm going to shuffle the alien oracle. I don't think. And I'm starting with the alien ones, of course. Please show me. Reveal this. And I agree with that fully. If I'm right, I will leave that out. So, the Arcturians. Whoever is in office wants us to feel safe. Wisdom Keeper's concern. Let's read more. What is it our president is up against? Just kidding. Gays. I'm just kidding. The Arcturians are beings who they actually truly are the ones who have communicated with humans and are in records of the CIA. They want what's best for us and they help us grow. So for their campaign, that's what they hope for their campaign to be, okay? I would never be able to view either of them that way. Honestly, I see RFK that way, for sure. But I don't, maybe that is what they both want their campaign to be, right? You would hope so. You would hope that. It's the media sometimes. Please tell me, what can we expect of this president? So we have the Four of Wands, which shows success. Immediately, I'm feeling like this is about the world once again. That is alignment and usually represents marriage. So I think stability when it comes to relations internationally. The Magician, so we're going to have so much new things, access to new things. Six of Cups. Okay, this president's going to give us a freedom to feel a little less strained, and we'll be winning a few battles. Okay. It could be in regards to just inner battles, nationally, inside of our nation, battles when it comes to maybe even abortion. Let's just pretend. Six of Wands would be the battle is won there, right? Maybe there's more to go, but that battle has been won. Let's lastly pull our shaman's dream. And this is going to be advice for the people once again. So here we go. What is your last bit of advice to us, Spirit? What do the people need to hear right now? Hunter and Strength. And two more. Answer of Reconciliation. And I'm going to read these straight out of the book because these are the best advice. And we'll start with the Hunter of Strength and the Hunter of Conflict because obviously these are very imperative. Conflict. They want us fighting right now, you guys. The media wants us fighting. And I would love it if we could not. If we could reconcile instead. It would confuse, they wouldn't know what to do. It'd be quite funny. So let's start with the Hunter of Conflict, since it seems like that's the place that this is all going to be. I have to only assume that, and I know that's a sad assumption to make, but I'm doing it. Especially after the Hunter of Conflict, though we seldom choose it willingly, is deeply embedded within our collective psyche today, just as it was for our forebears. Now as then we see conflict over territory, possessions, and ideas, and often these can lead to destruction of values and the ways of life. The Hunter of Conflict stands beside us to seek out a path of healing and counsels us to be peaceful, to lay aside old grievances and inner debate. In our own lives, we may often feel at war with ourselves, in turmoil over decisions we must make. Letting go of such anxieties clears our mind, restoring balance and inner peace. So interpretations of this can be struggle, determination, resolution, finding better ways, restoring balance, facing obstacles. Here's what the Hunter says. I am the Hunter of Conflict. Though I may seem fierce and intractable, I hesitate to draw my sword except in defense. Rather, I seek peaceful ways to help you resolve opposition in your life. And while I may use powerful energies of conflict to fuel myself, I do not seek to gain victory over others through violence or aggression. I exist to seek out the sources of your inner conflicts and find ways to heal and restore you to the state of wholeness. So maybe that is a way of saying do not reflect the struggles and anger you're feeling inside to those around you, right? Use that anger to fuel something else in your life. Hunter of Strength next is right next to it too. Here, a hunter is reaching down to tap into the strength of the great animal. We too can draw strength from many places, inner worlds, from our family and loved ones, from earth and the creatures from whom we share it with. The Hunter of Strength seeks out the best sources of strength we need, while at the same time helping us to understand the nature of the strength, which is often spiritual rather than physical. Strength is a natural part of our daily lives. To make progress, we need to acknowledge where best to find it and how to recover it if should ever be lost. So what's important here, you guys, something I'm kind of vibing with right now, if this is used wrong, this strength, if it is not taken from the right source and you're not seeking this through light and you're using these together in darkness, let me just use this as an example. And just totally like it hurt my feelings. I got offended. We fought. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to allow it to ever energetically vibe, right? So And if you know anyone in your life who's trying to use this conflict to harm you, that's when we use this, right? We use that common sense to disengage because we don't want to be beneath ourselves. I'll have to finish this in a second. If you guys come into conflict with anyone like this, that tends to make you feel like they're getting under your skin or getting on your nerves, maybe even unintentionally, then I would definitely say take a step back and let's see the advice from this card here, because this is exactly what Spirit wants us to do when faced with this situation. Without reconciliation, we can spend a great deal of time in no man's land of strife and disillusion. We reconcile ourselves to many things in life without realizing it. Trivial things that go wrong at home or work, or that push us into difficult places. Yet reconciling ourselves to things we cannot change, loss, death, shifts in fortune at many levels, is an essential stage of learning on our life's journey. The dancer of reconciliation stands as a force of restoration, a healing presence that offers us insight to understand the true nature of our grievances and the power to mend them. So here is the words. I dance between those who have grown apart, between tribe and tribe, person and person, nation and nation. I seek out those who are estranged and restore the balance that has been lost to all who feel crushed beneath the weight of disillusion and separation. I offer the opportunity to restore shape and form to broken bond. I also bring the means to right old wrongs and grievances, through which process you may grow stronger. So pretty much, when you're, it's almost like this is advice for those people who are feeling a little bit lost right now. That's what I'm hearing there. Anyways, and that is that. You are hurt right now. You're upset. You feel as though the people around you are not understanding you. And honestly, the truth is, we all want the same thing, a safe country that we can get out of. So, right now, your guides are asking you to take a step back from your anger if you are angry. Take a step back from that sadness if you are sad, that grievance, and really take a view of it and see where it's coming from and stemming from. And if you really do believe it is this hate for this man and you think he really is this racist or dangerous person, doing a little bit more research and making sure that you have the right information before you attack somebody or before you allow these grievances to hold such a weight inside of you. And honestly, if you still have that weight from that grievance, then maybe you need to dig a little bit deeper and see where it's truly stemming from. Because a hate for the president should not make you feel this deeply sore. It's something else. And I do truly, truly believe it is the media who's twisting us against each other because it kind of is the only way they get to get attention and get their stories out there and get their clicks. So today, hug your cousin, hug your mama, go visit friends, and really just forget about the political aspect of you guys. Forget about not the political aspect, but the weight of the passion that you have been carrying for this political time. Allow that weight to be put down now because you did what you could. And whether you won or whether you lost, our country is going to continue to do better every day, regardless. So with that short, sweet message, I just want to say I did finally read the headlines, and it was a quick, short one because I'm still trying to stay off the news. Pretty sure Trump won, which means my prediction at the beginning of this was accurate, and our country is going to grow so much stronger every day. You better catch my next video where we will be seeing what we can expect from Donald Trump and RFK especially after I just saw the Vedic astrology on their chart and how polar opposite they are. But it's going to do amazing things. I will definitely be diving into RFK's and Donald Trump's astrology charts to see what we can expect from them, along with the tarot reading. And I would love to just do a clarification video of why I support Trump and the awesome things that I've witnessed during this political journey. We'll just call it that. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. And hopefully my family, my mama, will watch it and maybe she'll stop being crazy. Okay? Okay. So with that, you guys, I love you. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it. Send it to your grandma. Okay, send it to your grandma, not my grandma. I already sent it to my grandma.